Now, I welcome Dr. Moushami Guha Banerjee. I am feeling honored to welcome her as I am fortunate enough to be her direct student. Now, let me briefly introduce her. Dr. Banerjee belongs to West Bengal, India. She is an associate professor and HOD at the Department of English Literature at the English and Foreign Languages University Regional Campus, Shillong at Meghalaya, India. She has been a Fulbright Nehru Postdoctoral Research Fellow and a visiting scholar at the year 2019 and 20 at Amherst College, Amherst, Massachusetts, USA. She is also an associate with the Indian Institute of Advanced Study, IIAS, Simla, India. Her research interests include literary theories, postmodern criticism, Western philosophy, text, language, and hermeneutics, poetic language, women's writing, and writings about women, and film criticism. She has extensively published on these areas in journals, magazines, and anthologies, and has delivered speeches at various institutions in national and international basis. She has authored 3 books, and she is currently working on 2 books-length projects. Not only this, she is a trained singer and has collection of songs published as albums to her credit. And last but not the least, she is greatly a passionate professor to her students. So without taking much time, I'd like to supplicate Professor Banerjee to share a few words with us. The stage is yours, Dr. Banerjee. Please have it, Professor.
Thanks for that introduction. I didn't know Swasti knows such a lot about me. Okay, so yes, a very good afternoon to everyone in Turkey and a very good evening to everyone in the USA, maybe morning in the USA, South America and Asia, who are present in this program today. My name is Moushami Guha Banerjee and I teach at the English and Foreign Languages University in its Shillong Regional Campus that is situated in the state of Meghalaya in India. I cannot express my delight enough to be meeting you all on this unique occasion of the Umran International Symposium 2021. The very reason of this event being unique is that it has been able to bring together almost 4 continents. That in itself is a heightened achievement. I therefore heartily appreciate the very diligent and sincere efforts of Rajiv, the founder and managing director of the Umran Green Perspective Foundation, and his team, the Ibn Khaldun University, and Dr. Vahdettin Essek, the director of the Alliance of Civilizations in the university, and the Compensa University Foundation, Colombia, to have conceived this, put this together, and brought this to be a reality for all of us. I very warmly thank Rajiv and everyone in his organizing team to have invited me, and it is my utmost pleasure to be able to be a part of this intercontinental meet, as I would like to call it. I also highly appreciate the efforts of the professors, Professor Bruce B. Lawrence, Professor Heber Rauf, and Professor Felix Ceballos, who worked very hard to lend that qualitative edge to this symposium. The Department of English Literature at the English and Foreign Languages University at Shillong is really proud and happy to have been able to be one of the collaborators in this distinguished academic endeavor. Now a little bit about the department from which I hail. The vision of the literature department is constituted of imparting a strong humanistic education that will serve to nurture the very essential qualities of the students as conscientious human individuals who would not only be able to appreciate textualities in literature, but also be able to attempt a critique of life and human experience at large. The department has a unique and exhaustive array of syllabi for all the batches of both the BA English Honors and the Master's degree levels. In addition to this, the department offers the PhD program in literature. One of the primary objectives of the department is to nurture a critical and research aptitude in the students And with a view to achieving this, the department provides a hospitable environment for every kind of research, with some new academic fields being significantly conceived. Among them are the study of visual cultures, including digital humanities, new humanities, critical humanities, nation and narration, literary cultures of India, Indian poetics, the Indian classical poetic tradition, time and narrative, life writing, ecology and literature, the novel and the city, film studies, and text and performance studies. The department encourages and facilitates interdisciplinary studies and research too, for fostering a comprehensive and humane understanding of cultures and civilizations. Now to come to the theme of the present symposium, that is exploring identity through culture, literature, and history. I think it's extremely significant since issues of subjectivity and identity have remained fundamental to almost all discourses related to literature and literary thought. One of the powerful features of literature is that it can, by virtue of its imaginative function, rewrite history, if not to entirely change it. And modernity lies in the construction of the identity that one, as may be so bestowed upon him to do, seeks to be in search for in the available historical documents and references. When we talk about time past, we tend to think in terms of documented time, documented in terms of history, myths, and narratives. But such documents are not infinite, and hence may not worthily arrest the state of continuum implicit in time. 'Tis herein that we need to take recourse to literature that is able to represent the voices that in turn have remained unheard in time, voices that are not generalizable, and voices that need an identity of their own. Hence, as we hail the universal function of literature of appealing to the condition of man and his experience, we also have to bear in mind that the discipline serves, to use Jonathan Culler's words here, a profoundly significant national function. Well, with those words, I would like to thank everyone associated with the symposium once again, and I look forward to a very exciting time ahead. Thank you all so very much.
Our heartfelt thanks to you, Dr. Banerjee. We become replete with your words. Thank you very much, Professor.